सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। शृण्वतां स्वकतां कृष्ण पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तना। हृद्यन्तः स्तोह्यभद्राणि विदनोति सुहृत्सताम्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया। भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं। यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम्। हरि Om Tat Sat. Okay, today we are going to discuss on chapter 17, third canto, chapter 17, and 12, 13, and 14th shloka. So first we will try to recite shloka, and then we will continue. Ridanto rasabhatrashta nidat uttapatan kaga घोषेरन्ये च पाशवाः सक्रन्मोत्रा अकुर्वता। रुदन्तो रसभात्रष्टा निदादुदपातान् खगः घोषेरन्ये च पशवः सक्रन्मूत्रम् अकुर्वता। रुदन्तो रसभात्रष्टा निदाद उदपातान् कागाः घोषेरन्ये च पशवः सकृन्मूत्रम् अकुर्वता. Let's complete the recitation 13 and 14, and then we'll come back to translation. गावोत्रशन्न अस्रदोहा तोयदापूय वर्षिणः व्यारूढान् देवलिङ्गानि द्रुमापेतुर्विनालिना. श्लोका 14. ग्रहान् पुण्यतमान् अन्ये भगनां चापि दीपिताम् अतिचेरुर्वक्रगात्य युयुधुश्च परस्परम्. Okay, let's read all the translation and purport starting from 12th shloka. So translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation to 12th shloka. Frightened by the braying of the asses, birds flew shrieking from their nests, while cattle in the cowshed as well as in the woods passed dung and urine. Translation to 13th shloka. Cows terrified yielded blood in place of milk, clouds rained pus, the images of the god in the temple shed tears, and the trees fell down without a blast of wind. And translation to 14th shloka. Ominous planets such as Mars and Saturn shone brighter and surpassed the auspicious ones such as Mercury, Jupiter, and Venus, as well as a number of lunar mansions. Taking seemingly retrograde courses, the planets came in conflict with one another. Purport: the entire universe is moving under the three modes of material nature. Those living entities who are in goodness are called the pious species. Pious lands, pious trees, etc. It is similar with the planets. Also, many planets are considered pious and others are considered impious. Saturn and Mars are considered impious. When the pious planets shine very brightly, it is an auspicious. But when the inauspicious planets shine very brightly, this is not a very good sign. Let's all invoke mercy from Parampara. Let's chant these prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वतीति नामिने। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। जयतां सूरतो पंगोर मम मंद मतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्वा पदाम्बोजो राधा मदन मोहनो तप्त कांचन गौरांगे राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone for today's morning session. Srimad Bhagavatam. So today we are discussing on the chapter named Victory of Hiranyaksha over all the directions of the universe. So here the situation is Diti became pregnant and she is going to get delivered with the twin babies. So before the birth of these two babies, there is a havoc in the entire universe. So entire universe, it just like came to an end, like that. So much negative uh, situations, bad indications, all these things were being explained here. So so why this is such a atmospheric changes is happening, why such a disturbance is happening in the three worlds, we can discuss today. um, so actually this is all happening because of the Rakshasas are going to be born. So why they are born? So uh, we know the pastime of how the four Kumaras cursed these Jaya and Vijaya in Vaikuntha Dwara. So they actually Jaya and Vijaya committed offense to Vaishnavas. They thinking they are ignorant child. So even though they are not grown, but they are very aged sadhus. So but they are not growing beyond 5 years. But Jaya and Vijaya thought they are very child, and like that they are committed offense. So so due to that offense, four Kumaras cursed this Jaya and Vijaya to uh, become to go to earth. So to take birth in the earth. So they are given with a some concession. So you can live as a devotee for 7 births, or you can live as a demon for 3 births. So this was the concession given. So they become demons, and they want to serve. They want to engage in the service of the Lord quickly. So they are taken the path of becoming demons, uh, and they want to go back to Godhead quickly. And also the opportunity to get killed by Lord. So that was the opportunity they have. So this Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. So so these Rakshasas, they are very strong. So just imagine, just before even they are born, so they are creating such an havoc in the atmosphere. So much dangerous, strongest demons. So that's why um, the entire the devatas, um, all the inhabitants of heavenly planets, the higher planets, they all became. Uh, they were thinking what happened to entire atmosphere. So why there such an havoc is happening? So then they approached Brahma, and they came to know these two Rakshasas are going to born. So why? What happens here? So why such an things are going on? So actually, so we can understand the situation now. If you see the timeline of this situation which is happening here, it is happened in Satyuga. So where there should be a peace and prosperity everywhere, but entire universe was not peaceful at that time. So everybody was disturbed. And this is just a beginning. But when Hiranyakashipu becomes king, so even more problems were going to come. So the entire universe, the devatas used to fear just to come in front of uh, Hiranyakashipu. So just an eye blink, he can control the Surya Devata. So the wind, Varuna. So all devatas were very fearful of Hiranyakashipu. So so he when he became king, so he created such an havoc. He killed cows, brahmanas, tortured the devatas. so many situations are going to come. So, and here it is given about the planets. There are inauspicious planets like Mangala and Shani. So, along with that, Rahu and Ketu also inauspicious. They are considered as inauspicious. So, if someone is undergoing this Shani or Mangala Deshe, so we will call it as Shani Deshe. So, their time is considered as bad. So, they are inauspicious. They are undergoing a bad time. So they may do any action, whatever endeavors they may do, but mostly they are not successful what they are doing, or a lot of obstacles may come in their life. So there are few planets. There are auspicious planets also. They are Buddha, Shukra, Guru. So yeah, so these planets, if somebody means having this impressions, so they may, whatever the work they do, they may progress or they are very successful in their life. So now here we can understand that the entire Brahmanda, they all came to know beforehand the suffering going to come in near future. So they had that kind of power. So to see the future. But nowadays we are lost that, especially human beings. For example, but for animals, still that power is there. So, for example, recently when tsunami came in the coastal areas, so none of they are already aware there is a danger is going to come. Only humans who are staying nearby, they are dead. None of the animals were dead. So because they all ran away, they came to know what is going to happen in near future. Because of lot of sins committed, we lost that power. But in Satyuga, people had that power. So in the near future, there is a lot of trouble is going to come. The point is here to understand is the auspicious and inauspicious indication. So see, the auspicious and inauspicious indications can save the life of a person. So first of all, these auspicious or inauspicious things were decided, and the timeline is decided based on the position of the grahas, the planet. So, but someone may ask, what is the use of knowing this auspicious or inauspicious thing that decides what will happen? So, what is going to happen is already fixed. So, what is written in my karma, that is going to happen for sure. What is the use of checking all these things? Nothing. We cannot change anything. So we cannot do anything about it. So, how will it impact my life? So, actually, if you know about all these things, what is the timeline? So it will work like a precaution in your life. So wherever hand going to be cut, so finger may. So punishment can be reduced. So that's why we should be prepared. So in olden days, people were trained about this the situations, the days, which day is good, what is the Rahu Kala. So when is the good time to do any one major actions, major work in our life, major decisions to be taken. So all these things were people used to. So now also some, but very few. So this is called Nimitta Shastra. So these checking what is good and what is bad, what time is good. So this is called Nimitta Shastra. So we can
use it like a precaution. So also we made in those time this Nimitta Shastra was made just to make sure we are working on the auspicious times, and whatever work we do, it will have an auspicious outcome. So that's why that is the intention, not any like Moodanambike or some uh, Apasampradaya. It is not like that. So just for whatever actions we do, so let there be an auspicious outcomes. That is the intention. Now, the time became like people won't believe in all this. There are few rules used to be people in old in our elders used to say we should not sleep during evening time. We should not speak gossip in the evening time. But we should chant the holy name. We should engage in the service of the Lord. So we should not cut nails in certain days, or we should not cut our ears on certain days. Or in the evening time, we should not have intercourse. So like that, many rules are there. So if one follows these small things, so it may safeguard us so from the very dangerous situation. So these rules are given. So these rules will decide whether it is an auspicious or inauspicious factor in life. So we should take care of these small things. For example, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, also we can see the conversation with the Diti and Kashyapa Muni. So Kashyap Muni refuses in the first place. So we should not indulge in this. This is a Sandhya time. So very, it is not good. It is good only for devotion. So we should engage in devotional service, not engage in intercourse. But Diti insists. So Kashyapa will fulfill a desire. So see, because of having an intercourse at evening time, so they are got two childs. They are very big demons. So this is the external point of view. So where the situation were made, so they are intercoursing at a wrong time. So this, as per the Nimitta Shastra, so they are. That's why they are getting a child who is very bad, who is a demon. So that's why it is recommended to take care of all these things. So rather than breaking the rules, just engage in the service of the Lord and follow the rules. So then it will be all auspicious to our life. So actually, if you see as a whole, as a pastime, so this is all will of the Lord. So Lord desired actually, as I said before, they were granted as a three life as a demons. So this is the desire of the Lord. Whatever happened, he desired, Kashyapa Muni fulfilled. So this is all Lord's desire. So in fact, the four Kumaras who cursed Jaya and Vijaya also because of Lord's wish. So there all people became just nimitta matra. So the instruments in the hands of Lord, the Lord's desire. So we are just instruments in the hands of Lord. So in the Bhagavad Gita also, this verse comes. So we are just an instrument like that. So now Diti here she breaks the rule. She has to, because she break the rule of intercoursing at evening time, Sandhya time. So she has to suffer. So that's why it is we should not break the rules of Nimitta Shastra. So if you follow properly all these rules and regulations, so we may lead a peaceful life. Otherwise, we may have to face a lot of obstacles in our life. So the see who decides first of all whether this time is a auspicious or inauspicious. Whether this time is a auspicious time or inauspicious, who decides that? So this is all decided by the position of grahas, this planet. So that's why this Jyotish Shastra is coming to picture. So in Jyotish Shastra, they will come to know what is an auspicious time and what is an inauspicious time to do certain major actions in our life, major decisions in our life. So, so this is the main root cause where these planets decides whether it is a auspicious time or inauspicious. So, as I said before, so many may disagree to check these timelines, these situations, auspicious times and all. So, let's take, for example, there is a boat in the ocean. So, the boat is going in an opposite direction to wind. So, heavy wind is coming in other direction, and boat is going opposite direction to wind. So, is it possible to whoever sitting in the boat, is it possible for him to peacefully have a ride? It is very difficult to just move further only. It is very difficult. So rather, if the boat moves in the direction of wind, it is very easy. He can go very easily and he can move. So same way, so if you understand what is the good time and what is bad time, so if you understand and do the next step and work your if you decide your actions, so it will be easy for you. So all the things fall in your place. Everything works in your favor. Otherwise, whenever you wanted to do certain work, there will be lot of obstacles to complete that work. So, so yeah, if you see as a devotee, from all this, there is a Lord's hand is there. So whatever actions we do, whatever situation we are put into, and what is going to happen, and why so many obstacles, everything, there is a Lord's plan is there, Lord's will is there. But in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is one shloka that says, Katachanam smriti yasmin dushkurana sukarana bhavet vismruti viparitam syat Sri Chaitanya namanita. So, see, here it is said, if Lord Chaitanya become happy, so the difficult things will become very easy. If Lord Chaitanya become unhappy, so even the easy things will become very difficult. So it's very difficult to even start. So so that's why we have to see all this thing. So there are three views to see a situation, to have a viewpoint. Just like we say, right? Adi Bhautika Klesha, Adi Daivika Klesha, Adhyatmika Klesha. Similarly, Adi Bhautika view, Adi Daivika view, and Adhyatmika view to a certain situation. So in this sloka, so we can see the demons, they are taking birth. So here we can say Diti, because she had an intercourse at the evening time, so she is going to suffer. She is suffering, and entire universe is suffering. So this is Adi Bhautika view. So seen through our eyes. So what is happened? Another view is Adi Daivika view. So this view is Devatas are seen. So the two demons are going to come on, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. So we are suffering. So they are going to trouble the entire world. So this is a Adi Daivika view. So another view is Adhyatmika view. So this is very important view. With this we can understand what is the fact. So the why Supreme Lord is doing like this. No? So actually, as I said before, Lord wanted these two demons to create havoc in the universe, and Lord will come and deliver them. So this was the plan. So whatever, this is one example, whatever problems in our life, so we can see with this three views: Adi Bhautika view, Adi Daivika view, and Adhyatmika view. So whatever problems we face, so we can see all the problems with these three views. So now Devatas are saying inauspicious. So in this purport also Prabhupada is saying if whichever planets are brighter, let's read that purport. See, so many planets are considered fires and others are considered impure. Saturn and Mars are considered impure. So when the pious planet shine very brightly, it is an auspicious sign. But when the inauspicious planets shine very brightly, this is not a very good sign. So devatas will understand just by the brilliance of the planet, how much bright they are. So from that only they will understand this is an inauspicious sign, this is an auspicious sign. So now we are in the Kali Yuga actually. So these things are happening in the Satya Yuga. So just imagine in Satya Yuga only, it should be peace everywhere. People should be happy, but in Satya Yuga they are suffering. A lot of havoc is created. So, but see, we are now in Kali Yuga, not even Dwapara or Treta. So we are in deadly Kali Yuga. So this is Pratama Sandhya. It is called as Pratama Sandhya. So the 1/4 of the beginning of Kali Yuga and 1/4 of end of Kali Yuga together we call as Pratama Sandhya. So we are in Pratama Sandhya. We cannot see any major problem so far. We are so good, but as you see in these shlokas, even animals are passing stool and urine just because of this danger, in danger. The deities are crying. Everywhere person, stool, blood rain is happening. So just imagine what is the situation happened in the Satya Yuga. So now we are peaceful. In Kali Yuga we cannot see that much disturbance. But as Kali Yuga progresses, you cannot just imagine what is going to happen. So people in Kali Yuga are going to suffer hell lot of 10 times more than Satya Yuga. So for example, if you rewind just 100 years before, if you just ask a person, in future we may have to pay money for food. They cannot believe in those times. So why should I pay money for eating food? It is any dharmashala I will go. I will stay there how many days I want. I will easily get free food. Everywhere is I am getting freely food. So why should I pay? But if you see now, it became a very big business. Hotel, restaurant, and they are making very big business out of it. So same thing if you go just 50 years before, if you ask a person, they may have to pay for drinking water. So they cannot believe all those things. But now it is all happening. So we have to pay to get a filtered water. So everywhere the water is polluted. So we came to such a level, even for oxygen also we have to pay. So ventilators in the COVID time, so we have to pay money for ventilators. So oxygen, we came to such a level, and the oxygen is freely available. Still we have to pay and get that oxygen. So in the future, what is going to come, we don't know. So we cannot imagine. But now Kali Yuga, it is, as I said, it is a Prathama Sandhya. It is 1/4 Kali Yuga and 1/4 of Dwapara Yuga. So beginning and end of that. So beginning of Kali Yuga 1/4 and end of Dwapara Yuga 1/4. So this together it is called as Prathama Sandhya. So in this Sandhya, so now golden time is going on. So even Srila Prabhupada also said, till 10,000 years, it is a golden time. So my books will be there, devotees will be there. So you can practice devotion nicely and go back to God in this very lifetime. So in this golden time, we should not miss the opportunity. We should take advantage of Vaishnavas, senior Vaishnavas, Maharaj. We can serve them and go back to Godhead in this very life. So we should not waste this life. After so many births, finally we got human. So we should not waste this. Should utilize in near future. What all the things in Kali Yuga we have to see, we don't know. So and Kali Yuga, if you speak of in Kali Yuga, people are very sinful. Their age is reducing. They are becoming very weak. Their memory power is reducing. Their determination to go back to Godhead is lost. That power is lost. So in previous yugas, at least people were devotional and their goal is to go back to Godhead. But now that determination is gone because of engaging in so much simple activity. In the end of Kali Yuga, it is mentioned the height of human beings are just 1 feet, 2 feet, like that. So, and the very old person will live up to only 20 years only. If somebody is living till 15 years, is considered as very old man. So, better now itself you take to Krishna consciousness and render service to Lord and devotees, become intelligent. So now the point is we try to avoid inauspicious time for any major actions in our life. Better to choose an appropriate time. Actually, this planet positions decides whether it is a good time or bad time. So that will be acted on the living entity. So this Rahu Ketu also plays important role in deciding a bad time. We have a pastime behind this. Just cut short. There is a in Satyuga, demons and devatas were planning to do a manthan of ocean. They want to get Amrit. So they take help of Vasuki, snake, and try to do. At the end of Samudra Manthan, they get Amrit. Dhanvantari, Lord will bring, but demons will snatch that. So they have fight among themselves. Who will drink this Amrit? So everybody is saying Aham Purvam, Aham Purvam. I will drink first, I will drink. So this is the demonic mentality. I want to enjoy. So with this, Lord taken avatar as Mohini Murti, and everybody attracted by Mohini Murti, and they were saying, so you only distribute. We don't want. If you don't give us, also no problem. You are so beautiful. You are more nectarian than this. You just distribute amongst us. Then Mohini Murthy will start distributing, starting from demigod. I'm just cut short the story. This entire story will take again one more class. I'm just telling the main points. Keeping the thing. So Mohini will start distributing this amrit. So this Rahu will be sitting in the line of Devata. See, the Surya and Chandra, they are so much fearful about this Rahu because Rahu is very strong. He is a very strong demon. So they are very fearful of him. So they cannot even speak. He came as a disguise and he is sitting beside us. They cannot tell openly. But when their turn came, as soon as the Amrit is given, Rahu has started drinking. So Surya and Chandra indicated he is Rakshasa by sign. So immediately Mohini turned to his Sudarshan Chakra, chopped off his head. So, so there are many details here. So, but the main point is Rahu, because they indicated to Mohini, so because he is cut off, so he is very angry on Surya Devata and Chandra. So he always wanted to eat them. He always wanted to kill them. That's why, if you see in Grahana time, so you can see there is a Surya Grahana and Chandra Grahana. So this is all happening because of this Rahu and Ketu. So he wanted to eat them. So he don't have neck. So he will, as soon as he eat, so it will come from top. So it's like that. So in a point of view of three views, as I said before, Adi Bhautika view, if you see, there is some alignment of sun, earth, and moon. So that's why we are getting Graham. So this is the Adi Bhautika view. So whatever we are seeing, so that we are believing. So this is Adi Bhautika view. So in Adi Daivika view, so we can understand. So Rahu Ketu is trying to eat Surya and Chandra. So that's why we are getting Chandra Grahana or Surya Grahana. And one more view is there, that is Adhyatmika view. So in this view, this is a Lord's view. So in this time period, one should not engage in any other activity, but engage in chanting of the holy name of the Supreme Lord, engage in the devotional service of Lord. So this is the Adhyatmika view. So we can apply this view anywhere. So the time plays very important role. Rahu Kala, Dhuli Kala, like this. So the time plays very important role in our life. So someone may say, what is the use of this Jyotish Shastra, Vastu Shastra, what is the use of all these things? Just chant the holy name, everything, all the inauspicious will be removed. So someone may say like, yeah, that is true, but you will chant when there is a proper facility, proper vastu, proper things are set up. If setup is there, you will. So if the proper facility is not there, you may not interested at all. So there is a conversation between Ali and Parikshit Maharaj in Srimad Bhagavatam. In Kali Yuga, it is very easy for people whoever engage in chanting the holy name of the Lord, they are very easily delivered. But like this, Parikshit Maharaj said, and Kali says, so yeah, it is true. Uh, um, just by chanting the holy name uh, with focus, they can be delivered. So, Kirtana Deva Krishnasya Mukha Sangha Parambraj. So they can get the Krishna. But in Kali Yuga, I will distract them so much, they are not even interested in chanting the holy name. So Kali now we can see it is entered so many different avatars. So it entered in those days it is just gold, wine, wealth. So only this much. Uh, but nowadays Kali it taken different forms. So it came as a smart TV. It came as a mobile, smart mobile. It came as iPad. So cinema theaters. So like this, he's taken different shapes to distract the people from the path of liberation. So even people, they what they are doing in their life, they are not, they don't know only. So what they have to do, they don't. They are completely lost. So that is what the Kali creating such a distractions. So we should be, as a devotees, we should be safeguard from this Kali's effect. So it is very important to have a proper environment and facility to chant and this proper vastu and all. Let's say, for example, sit in front of a TV and it is on, TV is on, and you are sitting in front of a TV. So will you be able to focus on your japa? So it is very difficult. Rather, you will be distracted. Oh, what is coming on the TV? Who is that? I have seen it. I have seen him in acting in a film. So like this, we are completely lost in talking gossips. So rather, we have to focus on our mantra. uh, and avoid the distractions and proper facilities and proper time also we can select. So the Kali is certainly is distracting everyone. So we should be cautious on that. The point is we should not be negligent to all this auspicious or inauspicious times. Any major actions you do in your life, so just take care. It is not like you have to every movement I have to check. So just like what time I have to eat, what time I have to go to office. It is not like this. So whatever major actions you have, just like you have a marriage event or certain things. So major things like you want to do Gruha Pravesh or start construction, anything in your life you wanted to start in your life, so you start with the auspicious time. You follow this Nimitta Shastra and the obstacles will be less. So there will be obstacles, but it will be less and it will be in your favor. So the idea is whatever actions we do, it should have an auspicious outcome. So along with that, we have to chant the holy name and perform devotional service. So with this, I will end my class. Uh, we will see the summary till now what we have discussed. So we have started with the Diti, the pastime of Diti, who desiring to engage intercourse with the husband Kashyapa. So at the union time, so which is a not good time for intercourse as per the Nimitta Shastra. So that's why she getting two sons, demon son, so which is creating entire universe, disturbance in the entire universe. That we have seen. So also we have seen this act. It is just a nimitta. So they are all became the instrument in the hands of Lord. So the Lord's plan was there already. So the Lord is deciding. So we also discussed why these auspicious and inauspicious times were there, how this is being indicated. So, based on the planet's position, the auspicious, bad time or good time are indicated to people. Uh, so, also we have seen if any situation happens, so we have a three views: Adi, Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika. So, and we can break it down. And we also see the Lord, Supreme Lord, have a perfect plan for everyone. So this past time also planned by Lord. Lord's desire was there to bring back those two dear devotees, Jaya and Vijaya, to their abode quickly. And also we have seen an example of both uh, uh, to support selecting a auspicious time where if you do a action, uh, all the things will be in your favor. So if you do start your work in a inauspicious time, you may end up in facing a lot of difficulties. So just like boat is going opposite direction of wind, it has to suffer a lot of disturbance. Rather, if it go in the direction of wind, it is very easy to for the boat. And at the end, we have seen the conversation between Parikshit Maharaj and Kali taken different forms to distract the people of Kali Yuga and make them completely lost. That is the job given to Kali. So it will take every day. It will take different forms and distract from the service of distract the living entities from service of Lord, to make them completely forget and make them feel so whatever they are doing, they are perfect. They are doing correct. So like that. So this is the job of karma. So we have seen this. Thank you very much for patiently hearing me on this slide. Thank you very much. If there are any comments, any questions, we can.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Danda Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Prabhu, like in the class, as you were saying, first of all, very wonderful class, Prabhu. Very inspiring and very good, Prabhu. Like as you were telling the class, like yes, we have to look at the time, proper auspicious time, and have to do the work. So how do we understand your day-to-day activities? It's very difficult to know when is the auspicious time, when it's not. And moreover, as you said, like normally, it's true that we normally we cut our hair or nail in a particular day, and we should not do this. These were the things which we used to follow our ancestors, and whatever they used to tell us, we used to follow. But even in the nowadays in ISKCON also, I don't think so. They follow the day something like that to see whether to shave or not. They do the shaving daily. So how do we understand this all project?
Yes, Prabhuji. As I given one example, if the rules are there, if you break the rules, there is a effect. So as Diti intercourse with the union, so she has to suffer. So see this time and the actions, whatever we do, it will have cause and effect. So it is not like there is a demarcation, there is a boundary between how much we follow and what we follow. So our main intention is to serve our Guru and Lord and Vaishnavas. So our goal is to reach, go back to Godhead. So some or other. So that is goal is clear. So how we achieve, that is different thing. So for that, whatever adjustments we may have to make, so we should be ready to make. Hmm? So if suppose uh, uh, means if the rules are there, it is helping me to perform the devotional service very nicely. So why can't we follow that rule? So we know the impact. So what is going to happen just by acting in certain way? So there is some ill effect happening. So if you know already, so why we have to follow all those things? So just follow the rules, and you will be very favorable. It will help you in your devotional life. So if that is the case, you will make uh, tremendous tremendous progress in your uh, devotional service. So just otherwise, all these small things, whatever is coming, so they will just uh, become an obstacle in our course of action in our devotional service. So just avoid them and follow it. It is not a problem. If you follow, there is no problem. If you don't follow, if there is a problem. So yeah, we can say philosophy like chanting the holy name, performing devotional service, everything will remove the obstacles. Everything will be solved. So, for those who follow sincerely, so that is applicable. Are we sincere? Are we pure devotees? Huh? So are we in the level of Shuddha Vaishnava? No, we are not. We are a practice. We are in Raganuga Bhakti. So we are not Raganuga, Vaidhi Bhakti. So we are following the rules and regulations. So we have to follow the rules. So then only we can achieve one day Raga, Prema, all those levels. So it will create a best environment, favorable environment. Just like if you see just in front of TV and want to chant, it is difficult. It is damn sure it is difficult. I can guarantee that. So it is rather than you chanting, you end up in watching TV. So it is like that. So better to create an environment, follow certain rules. You can. The idea is you have to do a best devotional service. That is the thing. For that, what it takes, you have to do it. That's it. That is the idea.
Yes, Prabhu. But to understand what is auspicious time and what is auspicious, we should be have that much knowledge also, na Prabhu. Like this is the time we have to do. Like okay,
That's
doing
why
japa.
Jyotish Shastra is there, Prabhuji. We
So
have to
is it
consult
is
that.
it is it compulsory to follow all the Jyotish Shastra, Prabhu? Like because you know
Any,
so much of
any
time, so much
major
of
events in our life, it is better to consult Jyotish Shastra. Not what time I have to eat, what time I have to do this, what time I have to sleep. All these things are unnecessary. Any major events, we have to.
and moreover, Prabhu, like as you said, like when this Rahu Ketu are do come, that time we have unpleasant times in our life. So is it how do you understand the karmic reaction and how does planets do the play a role? Because karma also plays a role because as we heard, like whatever the past karmas we have to bear all the things in the present. So the how would the planets how do they play a role in this?
Yeah, they are given a service to have this timeline. So they are the servants of the Lord. So to create auspicious timings or inauspicious time. So they are doing their job to their perfection. So it is up to us to select what is a course of action we have to do. So we have to uh, uh, yeah. Uh, so this planet's position, planet's brilliance will decide what is the auspicious and inauspicious time. So that's how the timing is decided. If I answered you correctly, did I answer you, Prabhuji?
well, probably little confusion still there. Like karmic reactions and karmic reactions do come na, Prabhu. Like, so is it also simultaneously the planet also is doing its duty by giving us the karmic reactions? Is it the way I understood, Prabhu?
No. They are not having the authority to touch our karma. So it is all our action. So whether if you do a bad action, so we get a karma. If you do a good action, we get a punya, papa punya. So planets doesn't have any role on our karma, but they have a role in performing Lord's duty, what is prescribed to them. Okay, they cannot change our karma. Devatas cannot change our karma. Only Lord is having that capability to change. So Lord can make a normal common man a pure devotee overnight. So just we can see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu given Krishna Prema, instantaneous Krishna Prema. They were started crying in Krishna Prema. So like that, their karma can change immediately, instantaneously. The Lord is having that power, but Devatas doesn't have that power. So they can only do their duty. That's it. So,
Okay, Prabhu.
Prabhu, if you have any further questions, maybe we can discuss offline.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Thanks a lot. Hare Krishna.
So any
And Prabhu,
others?
like one more last question, Prabhu, if you don't mind. Like normally in
Yes,
ISKCON,
please.
ISKCON devotees shave daily. You know, they don't take the Tuesdays, Saturdays. Normally, we don't shave. So how do you
Yes.
understand that?
What is your intention of shaving? Is it because of engaging in the service of the Lord, or is it because of your sense gratification? So that intention decides whether it is good for us or bad for us. So if you are shaving because of self gratification, you will suffer. If it is you are doing that because I wanted to serve Vaishnavas, so want to preach, then it is auspicious. Correct, Prabhu?
Yeah, very clear, Prabhu. Thanks a lot. Hare Krishna. Jai.
Anyone have any further questions or any comments about today's class? Okay. So let's all chant one time Hare Krishna mantra and we can end this class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की जय, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय, गौर निताय भगवान की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरुदेव महाराज की जय. Thank you very much for patiently hearing. Thank you. Hare Krishna.